he's getting old now. You know, I have the size, I have the reach, I have the height. I have the youth. He needs me. I don't need him.
I'm rusty, extremely rusty. In the gym, in the boxing gym, I'm not looking the same. I'm not as fast as I used to be. And, you know, but we're working. We're working every day.
Floyd Mayweather is 40 years old. He's always had problems with southpaws. Conor McGregor is 27 years old. He is a southpaw.
He's going to take this fight on August 26th. He'll be 40 and a half years old? Really? Is it possible that Floyd hasn't had a real fight for almost 3 years? Because I don't count Berto. I can't count Pacquiao because Pacquiao tore his rotator cuff 3 weeks before the Mayweather fight.
Remember, Floyd is a lot older. Conor's in his prime, and he moves in a very particular way.
But after what I witnessed, I think Conor McGregor could beat Floyd Mayweather Jr., especially as he nears 40 years of age and has pillow fight punching power left in him, if that.
I'm not saying Conor destroys Floyd Mayweather. That's crazy. I'm saying he has a huge puncher's chance, and his skill set, his footwork, his angles, his unorthodox style would create some sort of problems for Floyd Mayweather early in the rounds, which is worth betting on.
I'm in my 40s now. I mean, that could play a major key. We don't know. And he's a heavy hitter, so we'll just see.
Pressure, Floyd? You feel any pressure going into this? Because most of the boxing experts say, this is easy work for Floyd. This is too easy for him to get 50.
Well, you have to say, I mean, we're just going to be honest. With me taking years off, and he's still active, and he's younger, he's taller, he has a longer reach. He has a 74. I have a 72. But, I mean, everything is leaning really towards Conor McGregor.
Whenever Conor hits people, they fall. It's interesting. I'm not saying that Conor McGregor is going to win. I'm not saying that Floyd Mayweather is going to win. But I'll tell you this. The reason Conor McGregor is as big as he is because he will fight anybody, anywhere, anytime. He will go after Floyd Mayweather, and he will try to knock him out.
That's a damn lie. Sugar came out and said that it would go one round.
I can't sit right here and knock Conor McGregor.
Yeah, it'll be at the T-Mobile Center in Vegas. It'll be at 154 pounds. They'll wear 10-ounce gloves. It'll be in a ring. It's a boxing event. Mayweather Promotions will build the undercard for it, and we got this thing done.
He won the right to wear 10-ounce gloves. Remember, for Pacquiao, they were only 8-ounce gloves.
Well, they won 54.
He's going to well, okay, but they're the same. It's the same. Yeah,
but here's the thing, though, Skip. Up to 147, you fight with 8-ounce glove. Anything over that, you go to 10. So now we know the weight. So
Floyd wants a pillow fight.
They're pushing me, and these guys give me good work. And a lot of times, you know, when these young guys give you good work, they're like, oh man, I think I can beat Floyd Mayweather. I tell these young guys, remember.
No, you're not.
I am pleasantly stunned. You know why?
Why?
I thought Floyd may or may not weather was smarter than this.
Does he have a good chance of upsetting Floyd Mayweather? I can't say, but anything can happen in the sport of boxing, in contact sports, period.
I really did. You know what just happened? He finally let Conor McGregor dare him and mock him and shame him into taking this fight in this huge risk.
When he moves in a very particular way, MMA way, Conor does not move like a boxer. He switches stances. I think he's going to come from angles that Floyd's not familiar with, and by the time he figures it out, it will cost him a lot.
When two men step into whether it's the ring or the octagon or whatever it is, anything is possible.
You guys are world champions in the boxing gym. You know.
Floyd Mayweather is underestimating Conor McGregor. And believe me, this fight is happening in just over 2 months, okay? And I am sure that the one that chose this date was Floyd Mayweather. He is underestimating Conor McGregor. He's listening to these boxers experts that keep saying that Conor McGregor doesn't stand a chance.
He gets 100 million, I get 7 million. That's a pay cut to me. I don't take pay cuts. I thought boxing was where the money was at. 7 million is absolutely laughable. He's talking 100 million. I'm also talking 100 million. I'm 27 years of age, and I'm just about halfway through a $100 million contract. Floyd wants a boxing match. And I've already said, no problem. Get my fucking money. And when you get my money, then we can box in this boxing match. under these set of specific rules that will keep you alive. I'm here. Where's my money? You keep dropping my name and you haven't got the money, then I'm going to show up at your front door. So we'll see. But Floyd does not want a fight. Floyd wants a match.
So I got Floyd yesterday, right? He said he didn't see your fight. Do you believe him?
You believe him?
He compared you to an ant. He said he's an elephant.
Time to say it to my face.
The intangibles. This guy is a crazy bleepity bleep. He will be relentless. He will chase Floyd all over this ring.
Because Conor McGregor is the baddest man on the planet. And his boxing skills, I think, are being underrated and underestimated.
It will cost him a lot. Meaning he will get punched in the face, and Conor hits very, very hard.
Would you put money on Conor to win that fight against Floyd?
Of course I would put money on Conor, but it's going to be very difficult fight. This is different fight than MMA fight.
And after what I witnessed, I sat back and thought, I've been making a case he could just last 12 rounds with Floyd. I think he could beat Floyd.
I'm not here to knock a guy. He's the second biggest name.
He just want to breathe on you. That's all.
Conor McGregor is the second biggest name in MMA.
What are the advantages? You guys touched on it. What are the advantages that he would love to have is having a bare fist or 4-ounce, 3-ounce gloves, whatever they wear. Again, 10-ounce gloves. You know, so the puncher's chance, I don't think it was ever there, but it's less there now.
Experience the baddest man on this planet, who will be 28 on August 26th, in the peak of his prime. Floyd Mayweather Jr. has never experienced the range and the two-fisted punching power that he is about to get.
Conor has extraordinary power. He's got extraordinary movement, and he's bigger. He's a far bigger guy. I mean, he's a big-framed guy, and he's strong and young.
And Conor's so much bigger, it's... I swear to God, and I will show the ticket when I do it. I will put money on Conor during this fight.
Anybody who knows anything about fighting, when two men get in there and they square off and they start throwing punches, anything is possible. Anything is possible.
We've never seen Conor box.
What would you say?
Mayweather's a way better boxer, but the consequences of Conor hitting you should be greater, and I say should be, because I think he's certainly a stronger puncher than Mayweather.
Yeah, it's funny. I talked to Conor McGregor this morning. And when you talk to this kid, it's fascinating. You know, he is absolutely 100% positive that he wins this fight. And I stopped doubting Conor McGregor a long time ago.
Can you imagine what's going to happen if and when he loses to an MMA fighter and goes 49-1?
In some weird world, the fighting gods let Conor McGregor land that left hand from the outer space, and it lands on Floyd Mayweather's chin, knocks him out, then you happen to have the biggest combat sports star of all time.
I'm the world champion under the lights. And it's all about winning belts under the lights and making money when it counts.
When was the first time you actually heard about Conor and had a chance to sit down and watch a fight of his and see what kind of skills he has?
I mainly really seen highlights. I've really never seen a whole fight of Conor McGregor. I seen, you know, when I was at Isaiah Thomas, the NBA player, you know, who's a close friend of mine, I went to his wedding, and then someone said, you know, Conor McGregor was fighting. I think it was the Diaz fight.
1 or 2?
Number 2. Okay. And every now and then I go look at the security phone to see what was going on. I didn't really want to watch. I was upset. I don't know if it was my security or someone else's security who was watching on their phone, probably still in the fight. And you know, I don't like people that like to steal pay-per-view.
Do you think he's got the heart to really stand through a full fight with Mayweather?
Well, he certainly does, because he went through a full fight with Nate Diaz. He won the rematch in a 5-round war.
Floyd's not knocking Conor out.
Yeah,
it either goes to a decision or I'm telling you, it's a win-win for Conor. If it goes to decision, it's like, okay, Conor just went in 12 rounds with supposedly the pound-for-pound best of all time.
Because he's got lightning hands and extreme punching power, especially with his left. It was just pathetic what he did to the lightweight champion, Eddie Alvarez.
It was a fight. It would be 100 million to 1 that Conor McGregor would fuck him up. I mean, I'm not exaggerating.
I'm putting my 100 on
Of course I'm
Conor.
exaggerating. No one would give you those kind of odds. But it would definitely be something ridiculous.
And to me, he would hit Floyd, and he would hurt Floyd when he hit him, because he can strike, as they say in UFC. And to me, after what I witnessed, the attitude, the swagger, and the extreme talent that this young man has, it would be a handful for Floyd, especially as he nears 40.
You go out there and buy it.
Who do you think's better at promotion, you or 50 Cent? Who teaches who more?
I don't really understand the question.
50 Cent's good at promoting by his hype that he creates, and so are you. But do you guys ever learn from each other, and who do you think is better at that?
I'm a boxing promoter. You know, that's what I do. I stay in my lane. I'm a boxing promoter. And, you know, he's a guy that's in music, that's done it real big in music. And I'm pretty sure he wishes me the best, and I wish 50 nothing but the best.
Floyd, you call Conor an interesting guy. You call Conor an interesting guy. Do you feel kind of like maybe he's taking a page out of your book in terms of the way he promotes himself, the bold brashness?
Absolutely. I think that is very interesting. You know, I'm glad someone else can carry the torch. I did it for years. I mean, years, probably 15 to 16 years straight. You know, the last 5 years, a bit more laid back because, you know, a lot calm, a lot older. You know, look at things in a different way now.
Did you change your technique for this fight?